Robin was never supposed to be the leader of the Teen Titans. He originally failed his own team tryouts, got kicked out by the better Teen Titans team, and he only recruited Starfire because he wanted a girlfriend. In this video, we're going to go over that and so much more. I've gone ahead and watched Titans Go for literally hundreds of hours to find even the tiniest piece of Robin lore in the show. So sit back, relax, because you just might learn something new about Robin. Robin's full name isn't just Robin as you might think. Robin just a code name, and his real name is actually Dick Grayson, and he comes from a family of circus performers called the Flying Graysons. But Robin's story gets dark really fast because his parents died in a tragic circus accident, which is how he ended up being taken in by Batman in the first place. Growing up in the circus wasn't exactly a happy childhood for Robin though. In this episode, Dude Relax, we can see that as a baby, he was constantly bullied by the circus animals. The elephant would steal and drink his milk, the bear on the unicycle would take his banana, and the monkey would literally pull his diaper off until it came completely off.
The circus where I grew up. This is the last place I remember being able to really relax. Being a baby was the greatest.
This is where Robin's trust issues and obsessive need for control actually began. He realized that whenever he let his guard down as a baby, the circus animals would take advantage of him and steal his stuff. That's why Robin is always so vigilant and can never relax, even as a teenager. The circus taught him that if you're not constantly watching your back, someone's going to mess with you. This background explains a lot about why Robin is the way he is today. Controlling, paranoid, and always expecting the worst from people around him. But for now, back to Robin's story, and like all good stories, we have to start from the beginning of his journey as a leader. In the episode Real Origins, Robin arrives at Jump City where he calls the city a cesspool and realizes he's got a problem. Robin wanted to make a name for himself, but he couldn't do it in Gotham City because he's always overshadowed by Batman. The scenes literally show that they can't see Robin because he's behind Batman's shadow. So Robin decides he needs some sidekicks and teammates of his own. He searches for teammates between ages 15 to 18, and he's got very specific roles in mind. For Muscle, he wants to recruit Cyborg. For a funny wild card, he's looking for Beast Boy. For an ex-villain and big brains, he needs Raven. And for the last member, he just wants a girlfriend, so he wants Starfire. So Robin basically made a shopping list for teammates, and girlfriend was literally one of the categories. But Robin's team needs a place to call home, and that's where things get complicated. There's already another Teen Titan squad in Jump City, and they've gotten the Titan Tower. This other team has some serious heavy hitters like Kid Flash, Aqualad, and Bumblebee. But to make things worse for Robin, the leader of this team is someone Robin hates more than anyone, Speedy. But more on their rivalry later. In the episode Flashback, Robin realizes that if he wants Titan Tower for his team, he's going to have to earn it. So he decides to hold tryouts to see which Teen Titans team deserve to keep the tower. The tryouts have 4 stages: skill, speed, combat, and teamwork. Robin's got his crew of Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, and Cyborg who doesn't have their powers yet. These 4 brought out the absolute worst in Robin. He keeps losing his temper and snapping at them constantly. During the combat stage, Cyborg gets absolutely destroyed by the combat dummy and ends up with every bone in his body broken. But instead of giving up, Robin takes him to the hospital and he comes back as the robotic cyborg we know today. Now with his new powers, Cyborg destroys the combat dummy and Robin's team starts winning. After the final challenge, Robin finally has enough of Kid Flash's attitude and kicked his entire team out of Jump City. Robin's team claims Titan Tower, and now he's officially the leader of the Teen Titans. But now that Robin finally has his team and his tower, the real problems are just getting started. Robin might be the leader now, but his teammates' laziness starts pushing him to his breaking point. In the best Robin episode, the Titans are being completely lazy. Beast Boy can't even cook pasta because the instructions are too long. Cyborg won't get the TV remote off the floor, and when the TV catches fire, they just let it burn instead of putting it out. Robin has to constantly clean up after them and put out the fires, literally. When a crime alert goes off about Brother Blood kidnapping the city council, the Titans ground and say it's too much work.
Blood has kidnapped the city council! Titans, go!
Do we have to? Yeah, I really don't feel like teleporting instantly across the entire city.
This is when Robin finally snaps and calls on his backup team. 3 other Robins who are way better than his current team. The other Robins complete the mission perfectly, while Robin's lazy team just watches. But then Robin gets jealous when he realizes the other Robins are actually better than him at everything. They get pizza faster, fix the TV, make outfits for Cyborg, and even give massages to Raven and Starfire. Robin can't handle being outshined by his own backup team, so he kicks them out in a rage. This leaves his original team completely helpless. But just when everything seems helpless, Super Robin, a little Robin bird with superpowers, shows up and saves everyone.
Curse you, Super Robin.
This whole disaster shows just how Robin's obsession with being the perfect leader almost got everyone killed. But Robin's ego and control issues don't just hurt his team, they also destroy his chances with Starfire. In the day, we just see how far Robin's obsession with Starfire will go, and why he absolutely hates Speedy. It turns out they're both former sidekicks, Robin to Batman and Speedy to Green Arrow. So they're constantly competing to prove who's the better hero. But now their rivalry gets personal because they're both fighting over Starfire. Robin finally works up the courage to ask Starfire out on a date, but she declines because Speedy already invited her to a restaurant opening. Robin gets so jealous and desperate that he literally kidnaps Speedy, dresses up like him, and tries to sabotage their date.
Ha! Never gets old.
But when Starfire discovers the truth, she's furious with Robin and punches him in the face. Now that we have explained most of Robin's story and relationships, we should talk about something that you may not have known about Boy Wonder. The creators of Teen Titans Go explained that Robin's complete transformation from a calm, cool, and collected hero into a maniac who loses his mind at the slightest annoyance isn't just for humor. It's actually shown his past trauma from losing his parents as a kid and being trained by Batman. It's meant to show how messed up his character really is. But here's something really dark about Robin's personality. In the episode, Some of Their Parts, it's revealed that unlike the other Titans, none of his feelings have positive traits. Each of his feelings represent a bad trait of his personality, like being perfectionist, paranoid, crazy, obsessive, and controlling.
Not 5 Robins! Oh no, it's his craziness!
Gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect.
Oh no, the perfectionist. He's the worst.
Perfect, 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 perfect!
This means that deep down, Robin literally has no positive emotions, which explains why he's such a mess. Another thing about Robin is that his obsession with Batman runs way deeper than you think. Throughout the series, Robin's past has really messed him up, and his time as Batman's sidekick has made him afraid of Batman not liking him. In fact, Robin desperately wants Batman's approval so much that in Batman's birthday gift, he even thought Batman was calling him pal in a letter, even though Batman wasn't being nice to him at all.
Your pal, Batman.
I am sorry, friend Robin.
Sorry? For what? Did you hear that? Your pal, Batman! I'm Batman's pal!
His room is literally filled with targets and punching bags, with the faces of his old enemies, showing just how much his past trauma controls his life. And now for some random facts that might surprise you. Robin stands at only 5'3" and weighs 90 pounds, so most of you watching this video are probably taller than him. He loves making overnight oats, and he sometimes sleepwalks at night. Robin's voice has changed throughout the seasons. It was high-pitched early on, got lower and scratchy in the middle seasons, then went back to high-pitched later. He's also the only Titan who is fully human, and despite having baby hands, the animators sometimes forget and give him normal hands. Oh, and when Robin first met Starfire and she kissed him to learn his language, she probably noticed his bad breath, since Robin has been shown to have stinky breath in multiple episodes.
Tamaranians have the ability to learn languages through the lip contact. Now we can communicate.
Oh, okay. But you felt something, right? A spark, maybe?
No, but I did detect the strong odor coming from the mouth hole.
Robin's story shows us that sometimes the people who try the hardest to be the leaders are the ones who need the most help themselves. From being Batman's forgotten sidekick to becoming obsessed with control and Starfire's love, Robin's journey is basically about a traumatized kid trying to prove he's worthy of being loved and respected. Even though he's the leader of the Teen Titans, Robin is constantly fighting his own insecurities. But his transformation into Nightwing in the future shows that he eventually grows up and overcomes his problems. But if you thought Robin's story was dark, wait until you hear about Raven's, because that's going to be the next video, and trust me, her backstory makes Robin look like he had a happy childhood. So click the video on screen now and I will see you there soon.